life is hard, then that's okay. It's actually a good thing, right? Life isn't harder than it was for our grandparents. It hasn't, it's not harder to live now than it was before, for sure. But you will hear that over and over. Like people that are in their 20s now just get out of high school, they'll never be able to afford a house. Or that back in the day, um, it was one parent household could take care of a whole family, right? Only one person had to work. And that made it easier. Like things back in the day were a lot harder than they are now. We live in a very comfortable time. That is true. Like there's no way that you could go back and say that things back then were easier. We have comfort and everything that we could possibly want, we could get from our cell phone, which everybody has. It doesn't matter if you're on welfare or you're rich. Everyone has the same technology in their hand. And that's the plain truth. Like things aren't hard. It doesn't change. It, from 100 years ago to 200 years ago, like people that are average will most likely stay average. And the people that try just a little bit harder, their lives will be so much better. But the people that have the knowledge are the ones that create. They create and they make their lives better. That's the simple truth. It's how it's always been. That's how it always will be. So it's all lies. And when you really do think about it, it's just to keep people stagnant, to keep them sheep, so they just keep on doing what they're doing. And they believe in the lie that things aren't simple. Things are pretty simple, but we all start from a different background, right? So if you aren't doing well or all that, it's better to figure out why. Why are you in the predicament that you're in, right? So when you think back, like your grandparent, right? If they were halfway successful, maybe only grandpa worked, right? And grandma stayed at home. It's like, why can't I recreate that? Well, in my own circumstances and most, that probably was the case. But what happened along the way? Maybe broken families. 100%. If you don't understand how the world works, then those life lessons weren't passed on. But for them, they didn't need it, right? But if they had that and they would have passed it on, then you would have already had all the knowledge that you need. So you don't have the knowledge, right? So you can change that at any time. That is 100% on you. You can make the decision to understand the things that you need to make your life better. So it is very, very simple. Yes, will it take some discipline, some consistency? 100%. So that's where people fall off. And then they start making all the excuses that they could possibly make, that I'm not going to do this because it's hard, or I'm not going to do this because in my past it wasn't given to me, or I don't have the knowledge now. But in more circumstances than not, it's just they're comfortable. So let's say you go to high school, you go to college, you get a job, all of that. Those are very hard things, right? That's what we're told. It's hard. You graduate high school with good grades. That's hard. Going to college, that's hard. Then you did all that quote unquote hard work and now you're good. You have a job and you get to do half of the stuff that you want to do. So you cope with yourself and everything is fine. And you keep on stumbling and bumbling through life because you've already done all the hard stuff, which you haven't, because you haven't learned anything that actually matters. And you were just doing things that you were told to do with people that are telling you that don't understand what you needed to know at this point now, right? That's why education is great when you're going to use it for something that matters. So for something that matters, right? It's not how much money you make, it's what you do with it. So it's not about how well you live your life, it's what you're going to do with your life. If you are at the point right now which you don't know how to get the things that you want, then you don't have the knowledge. I don't care how many degrees you have. If you are 40 years old, you've had 20, 30 relationships, you have no assets, but you make a good income and you're coping that you have a good life. I mean, maybe, but if you're unhappy or you don't know what to do, then do you? No, you don't. It's more about understanding what is going on. That's all that matters. Understanding what you need to know to have what you want. So, you to say that life is hard, it's definitely not. It's hard for you to make simple decisions. It's hard for you to understand where you're actually at. It is hard for you to look at your life and be like, damn, I haven't done what I need to do. But most people don't do that. They blame it on someone else. You blame the world. It's the president's fault. It's my congressman's fault. It's these laws. It's oh, they won't treat me this way. It's like no one owes you anything in this world. No one. Nobody. And then when you go back to people that actually do matter, you let people that aren't in your family or aren't in your friend circle basically destroy lives, destroy relationships because you believe in this fake narrative. Like everything that's put out there is fake, almost everything. Because even if it's true that this is happening for this reason, you don't know the half of it, nor should it matter. It does not matter. It really doesn't. Community is lost, religion's almost gone. So the only thing that matters, it blows my mind that people care so much about things that they could never actually change and they don't even follow themselves. But you want to bitch and moan about it and spend so much time with these things that mean nothing, that mean nothing. And so you lie to yourself. You were lied to, now you lie to yourself and you're going to lie to your children. But guess what? You can just say, hey, life's hard. It's like, I could do this, but no, life is hard. It's like, no, it's not my fault. It's the world. It's the president. It's my coworkers. It's my boss. Life is simple. Make the decisions that you should make. They're usually hard decisions. Put yourself through hard things. Stop blaming other people. Stop blaming the world, and your life will be better. People in your life that have nice lives, they're usually not bitching about things. And if they are, then they were usually given it or they just got lucky. Simple things. Understanding the simple things will make your life better, will make everybody around your life better. And it's not hard. It was a lot harder for the people that came before us. It will keep on getting easier as time goes on, and the things that mattered won't matter in the future. But you don't even understand what matters in your life because you're too distracted and you listen to everybody else that don't matter. Listen to people that don't have what you have or never been able to touch it or don't understand it. But when it comes down to it, you will still just keep on doing what you're doing 100%. You'll never change. Your parents didn't change. You won't change. Your friends won't change because it won't matter until it's too late. So then you'll justify your life and you'll say, the world's hard. It's not my fault. It's life. Life is hard. It was so much easier for the people that didn't have running water, that had 12 siblings. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Keep on believing that and your life will continue and you can just blame the world.